Right off the bat there, Nika Fernandez with the hydrate. How you doing, guys? Welcome on in. How is everybody doing this evening? Hope you guys are great. I am doing significantly better now that I am here, and it's not like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm behind a computer at work, and I'm doing work-related things, of which, that needs to happen again. Tell Vlad to get on it, or I'll mail him personalized relic. That would be hysterical. Zorshix, so good to see you. Falk Hogan, how are you doing? Lurking away right there, no problem. Nika Fernandez, hope you are doing fantastic today. Saw you playing some Zelda, which I imagine you're, like, waiting for the newest one to come out, I think at midnight tonight? Mountain Lion. Someone did, in fact, say the whispered words, Snow Runner. Then we've got Red Dot. How are you doing? Mad Max, what's going on, buddy? Zelda's fantastic. Oh, yeah, I forget to take the sip already. There's Nardzilla. Ooh, say it again. Snow Runner.
I'm in danger.
You're all in danger, that's true. Mad Max, this one's yours, my friend. But speaking of whispers, and Relic kind of alluded to something that is working in the background. State of Decay 2 has an update. Oh, okay. So that was the update that everybody was talking about Tuesday, with like all kinds of different stuff and some additional storage space to the van. You would never. There may be something working behind the scenes that, here's just your little teaser for it, okay? Just your little teaser. And yeah, something is being worked on behind the scenes, and eventually we will have something to show you all, people. And I mention it only briefly. It's like when a musician will come by and play like a snippet of a song or something like that. And Sleep Heart and more infestation, but easier to kill them. Okay. But it's gonna be something different. We're working on something different. And you guys, when I finally have something,
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I
when
took
we
an
finally
arrow in
have
the
something
knee.
more, point is, don't leave Relic to his own devices. He thinks of things. Relic does think of things. Relic comes up with some awesome ideas. And man, I'll tell you, I will tell you, Relivision. It's all about the Relivision. Forward thinking. Nardzilla, how are you this evening? What's going on? What's shaking? What's good? What's new? Let's see.
I'll carry you to the gates of Valhalla.
Oh, that right there.
Eternal,
Shiny and chrome. I love that movie. And I could talk at length about Mad Max Fury Road and everything having to do with it. Although I will say... Did that not work? Hold on. Oh, there it is. There it is. Or I think it did something. Oh. Doing all right. Just installing a new window blind. You know what, guys? Something is amiss there. Hold on. Hold on. Something happened with hold on a moment, please. Something happened. Carmo, what's going on? Just know Relly loves you all and does these things for you. Papa Relly. Relisaurus Rex. So that's kind of unusual because that should not have happened. I think... So something happens when I change profiles. Okay. Ooh, something is not right, party people. Something is not right. Something is amiss. I don't understand how that would have become different. Which template? Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh, yeah, something ain't right. Something ain't right. So, that's not good. That means I have to reset a lot of things. Chilling, getting ready to sleep. That's a good thing, too. This means I need to oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Wait a minute.
What? So, District, how are you? What's going on, my friend? We don't have Space Viking tonight. We have the multiplayer's open, but we don't have Space Viking this evening. So, what happened was... Oh, man, this is not good. I don't know. Yeah, so... is off doing some preparations for something. No, he didn't actually. And District, I went back and I watched the opening of his stream when he was trying to get a hold of my attention, and it was basically I had not turned on the audio or I hadn't put the earbud in, and just watching him trying to like get my attention was like, oh no. So something... Who will District troll now that Space Viking is gone? I don't know. That's a good question. So you see that the notifications are different, and for some reason, I don't know why they are different. This is slightly perturbing. And it kind of, it's like, I know it's not a big deal, but it kind of, man, I don't know. It sort of has me kerfluffled. I am kerfluffled. See, like, that's the raid notification. That's not our raid notification. That's a... Man, I guess I gotta really make sure that when I change some of this stuff around... Huh. Now this kind of bums me out a little bit. Like, I know it shouldn't bum me out, but it sort of... I am slightly bummed out. This is kind of weird. It's very strange, very peculiar. Yeah, that's a very good question. Seeing as now I'm the only one in the game at the moment. Where is... hold on. Is it this one? I don't know if it's this one. Let's see if this works. You vote loader when if you you just want to see somebody trolled. All right. I don't know what happened. Guys, I have no idea what happened, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah. They're you know, trolling. Trolling. Oop. But yeah, I'm going to have to fix all that stuff. Why me being the troublemaker? You know. I think somebody has to be the troublemaker. All right. I believe whence last we left our conquering heroes, we were transporting, not troublemaker, laugh maker. Oh, crap. Over the rock we go. So... you create the chaos. The chaos flows through you. I am just transporting this truck with this trailer and this other trailer back to the garage because I kind of want to get this stuff back there, get it turned in. Don't really know why, but that's gonna do us. Hey, Stormwatch! It is good to see you, my friend. How was your weather turning out yesterday? Because I know you had mentioned that you had some weather on the way. Today will be a quiet and peaceful stream. As a nurgling, I need the chaos. Well, the nurglings... oh, crap. The nurglings are your lowest form. They're like, if you remember the movie Critters, nurglings are a little bit like them, but they're a little bit more jovial and a little less murdery. But I still wouldn't mess with them. It's funny too because in Papa Nurgle's realm, and this is all like Warhammer 40k stuff. In Papa Nurgle's realm, when a human who has succumbed to one of the Nurgle plagues actually dies on the mortal realm, they are actually reborn in the Garden of Nurgle as a plague bearer, and they join this giant, and this is going to sound like a ridiculous joke, but they join a giant conga line, and it's like this never-ending conga line that weaves its way through Papa Nurgle's realm, and it's one of the wackiest damn things. My kind of party? Well, yeah, I would imagine so. Yesterday was a bust until it got dark around 8-ish. Then we got rain, lots of lightning, and hail. Nice. Nice. Actually, my volume on my side's a little low. There we go. All right. So we'll just kind of drag ourselves through right here. I don't understand why it completely changed all of the notifications. That should not have happened. And it sort of really does bum me out because now I don't know. Tease? Yeah, that's bizarre. That's really bizarre. I heard you mention critters. I just ordered a critter replica prop the other day from Amazon. Ooh, I've seen those. They are, dude, they are so cool. And Relic, this is actually going to, figure in for you because you're a fan of the Orville. So Nardzilla, Relic, did you know that in the first Critters movie, the young kid is now one of the red-headed individuals aboard the Orville? What's his name? Relic, I know you know. My mom is over visiting her mom in Colorado Springs, and there's a flash flood warning. In the higher elevations, they are having a winter storm warning. Holy crap, dude. Scott Grimes, yeah. Scott Grimes, yes, exactly. Scott Grimes was in the original Critters movie, and Orville is phenomenal. And these are the wonderful things that you can learn when hanging around the Storm of Iron stream. Yeah, Zorshik's dropping some knowledge on y'all right here. I believe Scott Grimes is also Massachusetts native. And I want to say, do I want to say Belmont? Or Bellingham? Where the hell is Scott Grimes originally from? Scott Grimes is an American actor. Oh, he was born in Lowell. He was born in Lowell, Massachusetts. Lowell is actually a mill city. They were right on one of the rivers and used all of that water power for all of the various different mills in Lowell. Going to bed now? My day is complete. Well, I am glad to impart you with that glorious nugget of information, sir. But yeah, and just like Nardzilla was saying, they do have these awesome little replicas on Amazon of the critters. I guess is how you'd say that. Now, if anybody would do that with, say, the Ghoulies, that would be cool. That would be super cool. Anybody ever watch the Ghoulies? All of that weird 80s, early 90s horror stuff. Classically awesome. Fantastically wonderful. I was trying to buy some bits, but dumb Twitch is having issues. Won't let me try to buy. Oh, that's unusual. You want Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? How about Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Hoobar! What's up, dude? Little Monsters. Oh, that was Howie Mandel and Fred Savage. That was a great movie. That was Little Monsters, right? Does anybody remember My Pet Monster? How about that? Can't wait for the killer. Oh, dude, I know. Is anyone here having problems with Twitch? Stormwatch, I am currently having problems with Twitch because my notifications have completely changed themselves to something completely different, and I am not a fan of it. Like, I'm kind of okay with it, but I'm kind of not okay with it because it's not right. All right. I don't know if we're actually going to make it to the... Well, we got that thing, so that's fine. I don't know if we're going to make it to the gas station in time. Oop, nope, don't go too far. Don't go too far. Start jackknifing back and forth. Oop. Yeah, Twitch is being kind of funky for me because all of my notifications are now different, and it's slightly bothersome. Although I thought I changed everything back, but apparently when I change... Man, I don't know how that would have... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I am playing on a controller. Yeah. Yeah, we're going full Tokyo Drift on controller right now. Because when we start kind of trucking along right here, and the whole thing starts wiggle-waggling back and forth... Yeah, I don't think we are going to make this... Oh boy. Uh-oh. Why is it not? Oh, it's because we're hung up on the, of course we're going to be hung up. And then that's going to use our last couple of gallons of fuel to try to get around this thing. I don't have any kind of, like, steering wheel kind of setups. Maybe once upon a time back in the day for, say, like a PC steering wheel, like 90s, late 90s. Oh yeah, I'm already making a full boat mess, complete full boat mess already. So let's just change this bad boy out to the Tatra fuel carrier. Oop. And oh darn it, that didn't work. How come that didn't put that thing on there? I don't know. Yep. And away we go. And I am absolutely making a mess out of things already. You darn right I am. So... Oh, who the hell did that? Who blocked off the entrance with that thing? Oh, my goodness. Gotta be somebody. You did that? Okay. I saw that there, and I'm like, why is that there doing that? Oh, man. Oh, that's too funny. That's way too funny. You were climbing the roof? Oh, that's right. That is right. Oh, man. Okay, that's way too funny. Everything about that is way too funny. Oh, you guys are great. Oh, yeah. All right. So all that stuff is working. All that stuff is working all right. I don't understand what happened to the notifications. So essentially what I was trying to do, and I'm using OBS Studio, and you're supposed to be able to create a second profile, if not more profiles, so you can just change the various different options. Stormwatch, absolutely, my friend. Thank you very much. You're supposed to be able to change the profiles, but that did not work. That did not work at all. All right. Refuel the Brigadier. Recover that bad boy. What is going on? Why do we have a Zix over here? I have a Zix over here for something. Oops. We'll just take that thing back. That's fine. We'll just take that back. We've got an Azov over here. That's got a crane on it. As for my pet monster, I can't remember the name of the one my cousin had. I had a Beaster as a kid. Still at work for a little bit. I'm just glad my work day is done. I am glad that I am not dealing with that nightmare anymore for this afternoon. Let's see. Okay. There we go. And off and running. But yeah, so, you know, District, we're dropping knowledge. We're dropping awesome knowledge. And, you know, sometimes it's too much for people. District, you said, did you have a Wrangler? I think you mentioned you had a Wrangler. Oh, crap. I was thinking about taking the top off the Wrangler. I'm going to be lurking, jumping back and forth, my friend Street. All right, no problem, dude. You do exactly what you need to do, my friend. Didn't I had a Gladiator too? Oh, crap. Totally wasn't paying attention. My bad. How did you like the Gladiator compared to the Wrangler? And you had a Rubicon. I mean, it's not that I certainly would have liked to have picked up a Rubicon, but the fact that I got a Wrangler with a 6-speed and 35s already like stuffed underneath of the thing, I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, I get the JK right now. I've got a JK Unlimited. And I think I'm going to take the top off this weekend. You had a JL. Okay. I like the top configurations on those a little bit more because they seem a little bit more user-friendly. Because the Gladiator's based off of the JL. Wait, what did I do? Hold on. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I drove right by it. That would have been just classic me, just driving right by the garage when I fully intended on pulling into the garage. Picked up mine when they released them, but mine was... Oh, that's too bad. What? Miss Silver Moon? You have been just knocking about. Look at all those... Look at all those stream avatars. All of those Lone Jedi. Bumblebee Farmer. Bumblebee Tuna. Miss Silver Moon. I'm sorry for the not-so-cool raid notification. After 2 years, the paint started chipping away. Mike Carter. Welcome on in, everyone. I hope you guys and folks, women, peoples are having an awesome, amazing day. I personally am having a much better day being here. Not around the whole like work type thing. Oops. All right, let's move stuff that way. What's shaking? How's everybody doing? And if you guys are not familiar with Miss Silver Moon, hope yuns. That's Miss Silver Moon. That is some trucking stuff. Last seen playing Portal. I haven't seen anybody play Portal in forever. Lone Jedi. Huzzah, indeed. Thank you very much, my friend. That is greatly appreciated. The hype is real. They got me playing Portal, and Portal 2 made my head hurt. The cake is a lie. Don't ever forget that. Blue Dog Stevens. Hope you're doing all right. Hope all of you guys are doing all right. We're playing SnowRunner, and I know that Miss Silver Moon also plays SnowRunner. SnowRunner is a wonderful, glorious game that we can engage in many forms of chaos, confusion, tomfoolery, and shenanigans. The cake is moist and delicious. See, you would say that. You would say that. SnowRunner Queen, aw yeah. Relic, that's not... No, that's not My Pet. My Pet Monster was blue. Okay, we were having a discussion, and this applies to some individuals who may have grown up in particular eras of livings, and... Does anybody ever remember My Pet Monster? Do you remember the movie My Pet Monster? Because they actually made a movie out of it. They set it up for a sequel, and probably because it didn't exactly do very well in the movie theaters, I don't think it was ever considered for a sequel. We were discussing the Ghoulies. We were discussing Critters. Monster was the main guy. That one was Beaster from the animated series. Gotcha. So, Lone Jedi, chocolate cake, vanilla cake. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I know it's not exactly like Portal related, but we like cake anyways. You can remember the Poppies? Chocolate cake, definitely. Like a devil's food cake. You know, it would be funny if they had a devil's advocate food cake. You don't know what it would taste like. Fraggle Rock. Devil's advocate. That was Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino. Was that Al Pacino? That was Al Pacino, right? So, interesting thing, Zorshix, about Fraggle Rock, and I have, let's see, I have some prints. The dude, the puppeteer, Bill Diamond. Oh, that's right, Charlize Theron. That's true. So, Bill Diamond was a puppeteer who was involved with Henson and stuff like that. And he did a lot of the stuff for Fraggle Rock, and I've got a couple of prints. So I think Bill Diamond did, and then Guy Gilchrist, who was Jim Henson's cartoonist, he was also somehow involved in like Fraggle Rock and stuff like that. Fraggle Rock had one of the absolute best introduction songs, hands down. Hands down. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go over here, okay? We're going to clean up this little tomfoolery that's occurring right here because somebody decided to be a little cheeky and put this directly in our path, and we're gonna get that out of the way. So we're just going to move it. Oh, man. Down to Fraggle Rock. Bump, bump. Hold on. You know what, guys? This inspires me. Hold on. All right. Okay, hold on. Fraggle Rock intro was great, but nothing compared to DuckTales. DuckTales, okay. DuckTales, the original DuckTales, Scrooge McDuck, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. You had Gizmo Duck, whose secret phrase was Blatherin' Blatherskite, which is an actual word, by the way. Dance your cares away. Worries for another day. Let the music play. Down to Fraggle Rock. Work your cares away. Dancing is for another day. Let the Fraggles play. Oh man, dude, this is taking some serious, like... Did anybody play DuckTales for the Nintendo? Gummy bears! Gummy bears! Bouncing here and there and everywhere. They're the gummy bears. Oh my god, guys, this is just the best thing ever. My night is made. So, DuckTales is one of the best games I have ever played. The soundtrack to the DuckTales game for the Nintendo, then they went and they had, I think it wasn't DuckTales, but it was for the Sega Genesis. I don't know if it was Scrooge McDuck, or I think it was Scrooge McDuck. The Moon music. Yes, exactly. You knew where I was going, Relic. Mission McMash. Okay, so in DuckTales remake on Disney Plus, the soundtrack to the NES game makes a very nostalgic comeback. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Ogrimmar, how are you doing, buddy? What's going on, dude? Burnt logs. Delivered to the sawmill. You know what? I'm going to... Log loader crane is recommended. But what kind of cargo is burnt logs? Is it like 2-slot? They put lyrics to the Moon song and they're fitting. I think the Moon song, out of most Nintendo soundtracks, and I love that style, that chiptunes kind of musical style, that 8-bit or 16-bit, whatever it was. Was Nintendo 8-bit or 16-bit? I can't remember. I have the Saturday morning game collection, DuckTales 1 and 2, Tailspin, yes! Chippendales Rescue Rangers 1 and 2, 8-bit, okay. Very certain tone, why Pokemon was so... Yeah, Pokemon as well, SNES, okay. Thank you very much for the clarification. That was quintessential. Like Baloo Bear, Tailspin, man. And little bit of trivia. If anyone is familiar with Chippendales Rescue Rangers, so Chippendale were modeled after their outfits. The outfits that they wore were modeled after two very specific movie and television individuals. Who were those two individuals? Still have nightmare of the Pokestop music. Oh boy. Data collection. Service spare parts. There's 3 of them there. Fuel. Go to the... That's 3 and that's 2. So we could do that. Actually, that's... Service spare parts 3. That's 3 right there. Yes, correct. Absolutely correct. Nardzilla, Relic, you guys hit the nail on the head on that one. They were modeled after Indiana Jones and Magnum P.I. So Harrison Ford and Tom Selleck. Which was like, I never realized that for the longest time. It was only recently that I actually had found that out. And it was like, whoa, 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 whoa. How is this even possible that, you know, we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna totally do this. So 3 service spare parts and 2 fuel. We'll do that. Hey Norwich, how you doing, buddy? I'm remembering the Hawaiian shirt now. Yes. Whoa. Web gifting out 5 subs to DJ279Z, Mad Max 72, Rogue Zad, Gary DeSteele, and Mr. You Know Me. Time for me to run. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Miss Silver Moon. Thank you for raiding on in. Thank you for bringing everybody along, and thank you for chilling out. I appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome rest of your night. Enjoy any further Portal that you may engage in. Worth staying around. I love hanging out here. We are much more enjoying hanging out here than I think any place else right now. Okay, so I want to get a truck with a low saddle, and I want to truck with a low saddle and a 5-slot trailer. Low saddle and 5-slot trailer. What are we going to do? See, I would do this one. Low saddle, 5-slot trailer. You know what? Let's get a little funny. Let's get a little weird. Let's use an old school truck. Totally thought you were doing you were going dairy. No. I'm gonna get a little wacky. I'm gonna get a little odd. So we're gonna go low saddle. Gonna leave that there garage. And we're gonna use this bad boy. We haven't used total fake out. I like the new dairy. I like the old dairies. Good thanks, but so yesterday, Wednesdays are our day off. The Longhorn. I like the Longhorn 3194. It's very much one of my favorite trucks. As much as it isn't like a great truck. Yeah, Wednesday is our days off, and I was actually working on a particular side project that no, unfortunately, no Space Viking tonight. Yeah, Space Viking is off. Echo Spark, how you doing, buddy? What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna go with something totally different, totally weird. Yeah, Space Viking is currently tied up, and I think there is some planning of he's doing something. My sentiments is exactly not the best truck, but it has weird. Yeah, it's this is the first, like the really tapered long nose that you would get like the old school, because it was the first real good truck I got. It's a good truck. It's very capable. It may not be the best truck, but then again, I think this game is better played by not taking the best truck. You haven't really noticed any change in the State of Decay 2 with the update? I don't know specifically what the update brought along, Loader. I probably would have to read like patch notes or something. I haven't even looked at it since Tuesday. I didn't even have an opportunity to sign on to any games yesterday. Also, I don't remember. Did I finish? I don't even remember if I finished up the season week in Forza. Ooh, that's bad. And yeah, if anybody is interested, tomorrow is our community Forza night. It is our fully flannel Forza Friday. If you want to play Forza Horizon 5 with us, more than glad to jump in the convoy, and we totally rock out. So we need 2 fuel. And then we will go get 3 service spare parts. Forza Friday, indeed, my friend. But I think, Loader, one of the significant changes was the van gets a large amount of storage capacity, which, I mean, I don't even know how much storage capacity most of those vehicles actually have. Mr. You Know Me, hello, how are you? I hope you are having an awesome evening. Things are going good. This is just a cool truck. This is just a cool truck engine. Also, currently it is 80 degrees. Norwich, Wednesday is our day off. Actually, it's down to about 72. Installed the window AC unit today and put down some mulch in the flower beds. I have to get 15 more bags. Yeah, a little bit of mulch does not go a long way, especially if you put it on a little bit thicker. But yeah, Norwich, Wednesday nights here are the midweek day off because it allows me to do things like my laundry or head out, run errands, do stuff that I typically can't do because I work all day. So I work from 7 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock at night. I get home. There's sometimes a little tiny bit of a break in between trying to set stuff up, which is, if I'm a little bit late to stream, it's usually because, trying to get home, trying to get set up, that sort of thing. This is just to freshen up the bed, switch to coating. Gotcha. For the patch notes. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Relic. Relic, I know that you're performing secretarial duties, but you're an unpaid intern right now, my friend. I'm sorry. Trust us, by Tuesday, you really want Storm to do... Yes, there is that. That is a very significant and true thing. Although, speaking of, odors and stuff like that, here's some funny stuff. I use Old Spice stick deodorant. And the only reason I use the particular kind of deodorant that I do is because it had the graphic on the stick of deodorant. And if you guys can guess what kind of Old Spice deodorant that I use, you may get a chuckle out of it. I do it for the love. If I did it for the money, I'd be SOL. We both would, because... Sasquatch? Ooh, you're close. You're close. You're close. Nardzilla coming in. Bear Glove, no. Something like hay. No. Let's see. We want... Oh, there's only one metal beam. Okay. We wanted... Service spare parts. Exactly 3. Something like hay. Elk Lord? No. It's okay. Oh, it's totally okay. Oh, wait. How are we doing this? Let's go this way. You're thinking too land-based. Too land-based. And this is the only reason why I purchased this stuff. Shark Hammer. No, no. Kraken Guard! That's it. That's it. Mr. You Know Me, you got it. Yup. Kraken Guard, dudes. Web. Yup. Because, honest to God, the thing had a giant octopus on the stick of deodorant. Who wouldn't want something cool like that? I don't even care if it smelled like burning tires and, well, I might draw the line at, raw sewage, but the only Old Spice scent I knew off the top of my head was Swagger. Wasn't Terry Crews... Didn't Terry Crews do Old Spice commercials? I forget. I don't recall. Big ol' octopus. Yeah, exactly. The Kraken. The Tales of the Kraken. You want to smell like dead squid? Yeah, you can do that. Use Fiji. The tagline was, smells like coconuts and freedom. Oh my god, that's awesome. That's so awesome. But what if it smelled like burning octopus? sushi doesn't really have that much of a fishy smell. So if your sushi actually has a fishy smell, you should reconsider eating the sushi that you are eating because it probably isn't very good. But, you know, hey, it's sushi. Sashimi, sushi. It's all good. Yeah, but Kraken Guard? Dude, if my armpits smelled like dead fish and I still had a deodorant stick that had a giant octopus on it, yeah. Is it the smell of gas station sushi? I would certainly hope not. Tim Heidecker directed a lot of those weird Old Spice commercials. Not sure if he still does. Sushi smelling for... Yeah. So, J.R. Strang, also notice the little fellas there, my dude. If you took like a big piece of salmon and just went... Rakengard by Old Spice. That's the commercial. That is the commercial right there. Or if you are in certain Asian countries and they've got like the live squid or the live octopus that they serve you, and you have to take it down in one bite, and you basically have to like choke the thing down because sometimes they have a tendency to crawl back up your esophagus. No lie, you can look it up. It's on the Food Channel. If I took one of those like live or octopus ink. If I had an octopus and I squeezed out some of the ink like I was milking a cow, and then just kind of Rakengard. Right? How's that for a commercial? The Deep. Oh man. No, that's
phrasing.
J.R. Strang. And you expected anything different, Webb? That's why you got to bite the head first before. Yeah, so you've seen that, right, Echo Spark? Like, I'm not the only one to have witnessed any of this tomfoolery. So where are we going? I don't even know where. It's such a nasty set. Oh, dude. He was...
Cheese!
Oh, it's all good, Norwich. You're good, man. Cheers to cheese, my friend. Okay. Oh. Okay. Where are we? Holy crap. Oh. Oh, first weather station's right over there. Okay. All right, we'll see how bad this is. Don't worry about it, dude. It's all good. All right, so we got to go to the left. Loader, I am out. I am completely bone dry on beans, my friend. And those things got expensive to order. All right. We have to step up to the big mug because you guys already jammed through the smaller one. Alrighty. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Just ordered 5 pounds of the sugar-free ones. I wonder how those are. The sugar-free ones. Yeah, they're not cheap. The bag that I have is either, was it 2 or 3 pounds? Go get some from Strum from Jack. I laugh so hard at most of the deep scenes. Chase Crawford is great in that role, but I want Tech Knight. So, the Deep is one of the saddest, most hysterical characters from The Boys. And if you guys haven't seen The Boys, you get sugar-free salt, that stuff. I love saltwater taffy. And one of these days, I am going to take a trip up to like Old Orchard Beach, Maine, just to buy saltwater taffy from one of the candy stores up there. I'm just gonna say hell with it and just go up there. Probably take the Camaro up, go for a nice long cruise. And I gotta say, dudes, new tires on the Camaro made such a difference. Such a difference. It was fantastic. Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Tech Knight. Oh, that's right. That is right. I completely forgot about that. It's weird, the oddball ancillary characters that they keep like having as like side characters who really come in. What was it? Was it Torchbearer from the second season? Gotten to where I pretty much hate superhero type movies, but I love it. Yes, because it completely subverts any preconceived notion that you would have about a superhero show. Because it's not Marvel, it's not DC, it is something so completely outlandishly, ridiculously different. Not sure if it's still the case, but sugar-free gummy bears, yes. I don't know if they do or not. Lamplighter, that's his name. I thought he was a great character. And he was only like a weird, sad side character, but he was awesome. Awesome in that. Awesome in that. But yes, Nardzilla, the reviews that they had for these sugar-free gummy bears were basically like Turbolax. All sugar-free candy? All sugar-free candies? It was specifically these gummy bears. That's the thing about it. I don't even know if I'm going the right direction. So this is the first weather station that we are transporting 3 service spare parts and 2 pallets of fuel barrels. And it's funny that you mentioned Lamplighter Relic. King Ninja! Stay away from sugar-free gummy bears forever. I don't care if they change them. To me, they will never exist again. King Ninja. It's just what we were talking about. Just because they use sugar alcohol in it. What is saltwater taffy? I don't think. So saltwater taffy, basically, it's excuse me. It's taffy. I think is like sugar, and it's kind of heated up and it's melted down, and it's stretched and folded, so it creates like really light, fluffy sort of air pockets, and usually they wind up in like little kind of like little tiny individually served. He was Iceman in X-Men, yep, but also he was in Lord of the Rings as one of the hobbits. So anytime I see those two in anything outside of the hobbits, it's like, wow, what have these guys been up to? But yeah, so essentially Norwich, it's just pretty much pure sugar at that point in time. But like a taffy pull or a taffy stretcher, there are mechanical ways of stretching taffy, and then there's basically just pure, like, human, putting it on a hook, pulling it, throwing it back on the hook. So it's stretched and pulled, stretched, you know, folded, stretched and folded. Maybe having second breakfast, potentially. Ooh, what's this up here? All right. Okay. Nope, that's cool. So our second weather station right over here, we would get to... So this has... We have one metal beam here. Do we have fuel? Does this have fuel? And 2 service spare parts. So this has service spare parts, but it doesn't have the fuel. So we've got 2, 4... Okay, so that's going to be... All right, actually, you know what? We can swing by here, and we can start bringing stuff over here. You're off. Good night. All right, Webb. Have a delightful rest of your evening. We will see you on the morrow. Oh, you know what? I think I can actually loop around. If I come around here, I should be able to join back up, make my way over here to the warehouse, and then continue on to the second weather station. So let's give that a shot. Let's see what that does. And this is cool because we haven't exactly seen this particular section of the map. It's actually really good, and it's all kinds of different flavors, so you can get like different fruit flavors. Personally, I like grape. They do like watermelon. So you have like the green outer portion, and they have like a red inner portion. He was merry, I think so. But yeah, the dude who played Lamplighter was a hobbit. And then you've got the other hobbit. So you had Merry and Pippin. And those guys, it's so funny when they pop up anywhere because they sort of kept a low profile since the Lord of the Rings stuff, even though they are in fact out there doing stuff. Sean Ashmore. Okay. Yeah, I unfortunately don't remember what their names actually are, and thank you for the heads up, Relic, because I never would figure it out. No, wasn't he? Which one? Hold on. Hold on. Or am I getting confused here? Oh, no. You know what? He looks exactly... Oh, man. I'm an idiot. He looks exactly like him. He looks exactly... Yeah, I did. That's my bad. Because they look almost identical. Because one of the hobbits was in Lost. He was in Lost. Was it before or after? I can't remember. Yeah. See, that's what threw me off. They look almost like they could be twins. So that was my bad. I totally botched that one. Sean even has a twin. Oh my goodness. This is not supposed to happen. They're not supposed to. Oh man. All right. Punch it up into high gear and then just start rolling through the countryside. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. You know what? I almost forgot about my my notifications being not right, and then I remembered that they were not right, and I got kind of bummed out again. I'm really sort of bummed out about those notifications because the raid notification got changed, all of that stuff got changed. Andrew, thank you very much for the follow. That is our weird kind of oddball notification thing there. I don't know why it's doing that. It's different. But thank you for following. I greatly... Yeah, it's just the little things. Like, my mind gets, like, hardcore tunnel vision, and, like, I instantly want to change it. So when it comes to original jelly beans, is it regular or spice? I don't like the spice jelly bean. How you doing? What's good? How is everything? Dominic was Charlie. Exactly. He played the musician. Yeah. That's right. Oop. So we are going the correct direction. Original jelly beans. So there are so many different flavors of jelly beans. I like the Starburst jelly bean. And I want to say they even had like Nerds flavored jelly beans. And all you're effectively doing is just shoveling fistfuls of sugar in your face. I don't like black licorice though. Black licorice, not a fan. So like the black licorice flavored jelly beans, not really like super into them. Used to love the giant. Yeah. Well, that was more the original style of jelly bean, like the big jumbo sized, what you would see. Black licorice. Yeah. Black licorice just, I never kind of had... They should have a bag alone with them. Yes, it would be called a bag of sadness, is what it would be. Actually, so funny story about black licorice. If you eat too much of it, it will actually alter your blood pressure. Yeah, the spice ones, not bad. You're right. But the black licorice ones, not good at all. Bag of depression. Yeah, it's just a big bag of sadness is what those jelly beans are. They really are. This has one of the better horns in any of the trucks. The bag of emos. Potentially. Yeah, so black licorice will actually alter your blood pressure. And if you have too much of it, like you would have to eat a significant amount of black licorice to actually have it like really be not good for you. Can't eat bacon before going to my checkups at the VA. It raises my blood pressure 10. Really? Red licorice is good. Yeah, Andrew, dude, red licorice, that's where it's at. And if you had, say like, if you had Twizzlers and then you had Red Vines, Red vines are actually really good. The nibs. Oh, yes. I don't think I've had orange licorice. Where would you get orange? That's actually kind of interesting. Orange licorice. Used to chew on black licorice when I was in high school because there was an MLB pitcher for the Cubs that used to chew it instead of chewing tobacco, and I thought that, you know, that's actually kind of an interesting thing. That's a Walmart. It's mango flavor. Oh, ooh, I like the cut of your jib there, sir. That sounds fantastic. Oh, sounds really good, actually. All right, so let's hit this warehouse. It was good stuff. Mango is, I believe, an underrated flavor for a lot of different things. Like, mango should be, it should be a flavor that's more common. Used to chew blackjack gum. It was a licorice, yeah. Yep. Yeah, mango should definitely be more places. 100%. So we need service spare parts. 1, 2. Turk Wendell. Is that the name of the dude? Man, see, leave it to Relic to come up with the name. That's cool, though. Because, you know, it yet again, you were chewing black licorice because of an MLB player. And, I mean, it's nice to know that they've kind of gotten away from chewing tobacco, because, like, chewing tobacco, I know it's the smokeless alternative to, like, smoking and stuff like that, but, man, that stuff is not good for you. Bemis gum isn't bad either. Mango should have more flavors. Yeah, mango should be in a lot more stuff. Mango is a good, like, you go straight up mango smoothie, that's an awesome smoothie. Only a week on Sunday, and me and my mate are going to the British Super. Oh, that's a week away. Oh, dude. If you have an opportunity, Norwich, and if you take any pictures, just throw them up on the Discord. That would be awesome. Mango juice is also good. 100% correct. There are some really weird alternatives to your apples, your pears, your grapes, and stuff like that. Like dragon fruit or like a star fruit. There are some really strange alternatives to like standard things like that. And it's worth it. It's worth branching out, and it's worth, you know, stepping outside the box. We used to have an old hardware store that used to carry all the really old brands of candy and gum. The best thing you can do is find in a town... Shark Jockey! What is going on, dude? The best thing you can do is find an old town with their local 5 and dime or 5 and 10, and you can just find all kinds of old school stuff. Like old, like candy stores too. Candy stores in general that will have the older types of candy and gum and things like that. You like this type, right? How cool is that stuff? Also, I'll take some video. Awesome, dude. Norwich, that is awesome. Thank you. That right there is Shock Jockey. That right there also is the Ghostbusters game. Brings you back to your childhood. Yeah, man. When they have the canisters on top. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Till about 10 years ago, we had a mom-and-pop convenience store that still sold penny candy. The 5 and 10 we have around the corner sell some great candy as well as model supplies, etc. Yeah. See, it's all cool stuff, and places like that are falling by the wayside because you have Amazon, because you have big box stores, because you have the Targets and the Walmarts and everything else, where you have all of the generic stuff, but you don't have all of that old school stuff, like all the gums that Loader was talking about, or what the hell did I used to get? They were these things called Fizz, and it was a hard candy shell. They were individually wrapped, and they would have like a fizzy powder in them. So when you got through the hard candy shell, they would start fizzing. Sour as hell. Yeah, Warheads, old school Warheads that were all individually wrapped like that. Live Old Town, and then it's been around since the 50s. Nice. Also, I wonder if I'm going to be able to get out here. And we're also going to have to bring fuel from the other map all the way over here as well. Pop tops and bottle caps. Yes! No problem, Norwich. No problem, dude. Just discovered sweet tarts in the format of ropes with the white stuff in the middle. Best candy ever made. Okay, so sweet tarts are usually the smaller ones. But have you seen the large ones? They used to be like 4 to a pack, and they were like $half sized sweet tarts, and they were fantastic. The fizz candies were actually your favorite. Nice. Wacky wafers. The old Coke. Found some at the local store recently and got some. Dude, that's awesome. Zots was a fizz candy like that. I like all of the... So even though it might not really go back that far, if you look at any of the Willy Wonka candies, that was some great stuff. Willy Wonka candies were fantastic. Never saw that. I'll be aware now. Yeah, dude. 2 foot long tube of sugar. Oh, the pixie sticks. Basically, and it wasn't even anything you could like make a beverage out of, like Kool-Aid mix. I think the ones I found were Zots. That sounds right. I missed the cream savers. Oh, go to Lark. Be back later. Mr. You Know Me. No problem, dude. Take care. Favorite candy? They stopped making them. Yeah. Pixie sticks, though. Pixie sticks. The plastic tube that had the pixie sticks in it, and they were just... It was so much sugar. So much sugar. Brax Royal Chews. Anything Brax. Brax was your typical... Your granddad is going to have that in one of his drawers. Like the strawberry things. Straight sugar. Absolutely. iRacer, 100% straight sugar. How are you doing this evening? What's going on? I know the people that taken apart the pixie sticks and snow. Oh, no. You don't want to do that. That is not a thing you want to do. So we're going to go to the garage over here. We are going to get, I believe it's going to be... iRacer, thank you so much for that follow, my friend. I greatly appreciate it. Root beer barrels. Yeah, those were actually really good. Yes, the giant pixie sticks were absolutely weapons. All right, so we need 1 container of fuel. Let's get weird. Tear both ends of a paper pixie stick? No. That is not a thing that we condone or a thing that we would even really want. That's painful. And you had like the edgelords in school who would always do that with the pixie sticks. It's like, what is wrong with you, dude? Okay, so we could use the Zix 566A, or we could roll out with the Warthog. Or the Tuz Actium. Or a Crocodile. Do they even make sprees? Yes. Sprees they still make. Those are awesome. We could also do this Zix. Oh, wait a minute. How about the little tiny... This guy? What can we put on this guy? Oh, we can do the small sideboard bed. Absolutely, we could do the small sideboard bed. The big pixie sticks, yeah. The caramel cream, the Goatses, yes. Do you remember the funny face drink mix? I don't think so. Candy cigarettes, the gum or the hard candy, Jane says. Nerds. Nerds are where it's at. 100% completely agree. Nerds. I love nerds. And I have existed and been lucky enough to exist in a time. The gum cigarettes, yeah. So you could actually take the gum cigarettes, and if you blew in one end, because it had like flour to keep the gum from sticking to the paper outer, it would puff the flour right out of it. And it would look like smoke. Now and laters were so good. They came in like 4 or 5 squares. Starburst. And yeah, exactly. Only one puff. A single puff, and that was it. So we're going to try to take this little Tatra on a grand adventure with a container or a pallet full of fuel. I have no idea how it's going to do, but that's what we're going to do. Still can't believe they sold... Yes. That's before they knew better. Oh, Henry's? How about, what was it, Malobars? Funny Face Drink Mix was Pillsbury and would not fly today. So, Nerds, does anybody ever remember the Nerd cereal where it had 2 different flavors depending on which side you opened? Oh, that stuff was great. That stuff is right up there with Captain Crunch. You had $2, you could get your cigarettes out of a machine. Yeah, once upon a time you could as well. Yep. Mallow Cups. That's what they were. Anything with marshmallow? Oh. Making me feel old. Andrew, I am sorry. But don't feel bad. $2, try a quarter. Ugh. All right. Let's get ourselves some fuel. And it's funny, too, because you can't actually fill up off of this thing. I have no idea how this is going to do, and it's been so long since I've used this thing for anything other than, like, a mini fuel transport. Just saw Mallow Cups at the store today and pointed them out to Lady Nards. Really? You're so bad at this game? iRacer, it doesn't... You don't have to be... This is a game that you can play at your own pace, however you want to play. So it's not that you're bad at it. It's just you're taking your time and doing it a different way. Finally, someone older than me. I'm 55. Oh, you're 56, Andrew. All right. So please stop making... I'm sorry. I apologize ahead of time. But thank you for the follow nonetheless. I'm sorry. Oh, boy. I like this. This thing's fun. This thing, it truly feels like we're going to be going on an adventure with this thing. I am younger than that, but not that much. Well, I mean, like a dozen years younger-ish, I guess. But yeah, iRacer. Oops. 45? I'm 44. I did fix the bridge, though. Okay, so you're right in Michigan, right at the very beginning. Have you found the first garage? You haven't lived till you had a spoonful of Tang powder. Relic's about 20 off of that. Yeah, Tang, Kool-Aid, any of those instant drink mixes. I'm trying to remember Sanka. Does anybody ever remember the instant coffee Sanka? And it was just like you dumped it into a coffee cup and you added hot water. Oh, crap. And you just stir. I don't even know if they still have that stuff anymore. Because what was the one that was advertised that it had like flavor crystals in it? Like what coffee had flavor crystals? Was it Sanka? Because it just seems so weird. Oh, bother. We just keep slipping into stuff. I'm surprised you know a lot of these. They were way before. Well, you know what? That's the thing. Like, Taster's Choice, and they still make it. Oh, okay. So Jane says, it's funny because my brain is a sponge for both pop culture and knowledge and all sorts of stuff like that. So, please making me feel older. I'm sorry. But, no, like, oh, Relic, I get you now. No, see, that's the thing, like, and here's the thing. Age is just a number. And it is just a number. It doesn't indicate what you should like, how you should feel, what is too mature and not mature. You shouldn't ever limit yourself because you think that you're too old for something. If there is something you still like, do it. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. You still like eating saltwater taffy at 50 years old, have some damn saltwater taffy. If you like playing video games and you're in your 60s, play some video games. I'm a healthy person, though. I still go on runs. I do not run. I work mostly in front of a computer, but when I'm also working, I'm also lifting stuff like truck tires and, you know, car battery, brake rotors and stuff like that. So it's not exactly the most sedentary job, but I do still sit around a little bit more than I kind of get up and about. Like 70 miles a day. Holy crap, dude. How about a quick and other quick and yeah, Nestle's quick. And what was the other one? Like the squeezed chocolate. I wish someone would tell my niece age is just a numb. Sorry. I am sorry. But no, like it all falls into the idea that like you shouldn't be into something. You shouldn't like a particular genre of entertainment. Your tastes should somehow mature. Don't buy into that bullshit because that's what it is. And I usually do not swear. Hershey's cocoa powder all came. Yes, the tin containers that you had to use the spoon to pop that damn thing open. Don't compartmentalize me. Oh, man. Okay, so where do we have to go? We have to go all the way over to here, right? So we'll do that. Okay. To the grand adventure. That is what we're doing. All right. I like this little Tatra. It's kind of a fun truck. But no, if you enjoy eating, you know, chocolate chip Eggo waffles, and someone says, you know what, you look a little bit too mature for chocolate chips in your waffles in the morning. You look at that person, you tell them, you know what, I don't need this kind of negativity around me. I'm going to see myself out, and I'm going to go get a McFlurry at McDonald's. Ta-ta. Still go buy Jiffy Pop popcorn every now and again. That stuff's good. The Jiffy Pop the one that's in the foil pan that you put on the stove and you let just cook? How about the air poppers? Anybody ever have like the air poppers that you dumped all the, and it tasted awful if you didn't add popcorn without butter or salt is like a crime against humanity. And a stir crazy. Honestly, popcorn without butter or salt, it tastes like sad air. Okay? It's so bad. It's so bad. We are bouncing all over the place. Bear to the right-ish. Okay, yeah, we're still going right this way. But yeah, man. Such good stuff. I like microwave popcorn, but microwave popcorn, so the kernels are in there and they're encased in butter. But mostly, it's the bag that tends to hang on to the butter more than the popcorn does. So you actually have to like get super double, triple, quadruple bypass butter popcorn to have like real butter. I kind of feel like this sim wanted me to buy a bigger truck to continue. So what are you, iRacer, what are you trying to accomplish in your particular mission right now? How early on into Michigan are you? I know, right? It's so true. But I love butter popcorn. However, they have perfected popcorn in the form of movie theater popcorn. Movie theater popcorn and the way that those machines crank that stuff out is awesome. I am back. I had to get mango juice. You had to get mango juice. How many pumps of the oil butter at the theater? Oh, I know. So, what was the last movie that I went to see in the theater? I forget. It wasn't John Wick. Oh, the Dungeons... So, I went to see the Dungeons & Dragons movie, and they asked me if I wanted butter on my popcorn. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll have some butter. So sometimes they'll fill up the bag halfway, they'll put some butter in, and then they'll fill it up the rest of the way and put some more butter in. They filled up the entire bag so it was overflowing, and whoever was putting the butter on was just going and just completely drenched probably only this much of the popcorn with butter. So essentially, I lubricated my internals with this much popcorn, while the rest of it was dry as just a bleached bone in the desert sun. The one I used to clean had a pump chart. Wait a minute. Speaking of pumping butter or like flavors, who remembers the good old-fashioned slush puppy? Anybody ever had a slush puppy? In the machine? Oh, that was grape. Grape or watermelon? They are still around. And usually it's a 7-Eleven. Grape or watermelon was the way to roll. And you could add, so they didn't want you to, they had a little chart on the cup that you were only supposed to add a certain amount to the cup. And then you just sit there and you just overdo it. It's like, okay, 3 pumps in a large cup of ice does not make a very flavorful beverage. Baskin-Robbins ice cream stores, we don't have any of those around here. And it's I'll get to that in a second, actually, Loader, because that slots right in with Carvel cakes, Carvel ice cream cakes, Cookie Puss, if you will, or the what was it, the Carvel whale? They had like a whale. So you go to a 7-Eleven, you get a cup. It says you put 3 pumps in. The only thing those 3 pumps are going to do is flavor the color of the ice, and that is it. You get no flavor. It's like if you had a bottle of Gatorade, you dumped out the bottle of, lemon lime Gatorade, and then filled it up. I am muting stream to cry at me feel guilt. I'm sorry. Watermelon was my favorite, along with cherry. Cherry's a good, strong flavor, too. But it tastes like how seltzer water, it's like super bursting, watermelon, mango, sparkling seltzer, and you drink it and it feels like bubbly water that has almost virtually no flavor to it whatsoever. That's what these slush puppies tasted like. And it was weird because it was like, okay, 3 pumps and that's it. That's all I'm getting is colored ice. No. So you do like 18 pumps, and by the time you're done drinking the slush puppy, your teeth are purple. And it's like, no, those are permanently stained that way. You're gonna need a belt sander to get them bad boys back to pearly whiteness again. Oh, man. But yeah, Loader, Baskin-Robbins ice cream, we no longer have any of those around here. And they used to actually be attached to... Adam! What is up? They used to be attached to... Like, around here, it was a Dunkin' Donuts Baskin-Robbins. So you had the ice cream counter, the Baskin-Robbins ice cream counter, and then you had the Dunkin' Donuts coffee counter. We are discussing all manner of wonderful stuff. Cream soda used to be big back in the day. Don't see much of it. Cream soda definitely has a huge market. What is it? Not A&W, but like Mug, or any of those specific root beer companies. They still do a lot of cream soda, and the really good stuff like the IBC or the Stewart's. That stuff is great. That stuff is so good. So good. And it's funny how a glass bottle makes a carbonated beverage go to Tennessee for cream soda. Who was saying, kind of miss lemon drops? Anybody remember Alexander the Grape? IBC is in Akron, Ohio. I didn't realize it was out of Ohio. Okay. No, that's cool. Wow, we're not even down to a half tank fuel yet. So we're trucking along in our little this is a Tatra. What the hell is this thing? This is the Tatra 805. I love this thing. Got any room? Yeah, you know what? If you wanna jump in, hold on. Manage party. Okay. My brother still loves cream soda, but I like root beer more than I like cream soda. Originally, they made beer till Prohibition, then they started making pop. And I like the funny thing that you call it pop, you don't call it soda or, you know. Oh, you just screenshot? Okay. All right, cool. No problem, my friend. You call it soda? Yeah. Remember creamsicles? Yes. Ooh. Creamsicles. Anything that tasted like a creamsicle, which I think is where the... anybody remember Jones Soda? Or here's one. So this is right there with Crystal Pepsi, but OK Soda. OK Soda was just okay. Oh, push-up pops. Push-ups. Yes. Lost all my stuff, but I've played since release. It can just... oh, it's all good. It's all good. You can jump in and do whatever. Usually, this is a multiplayer evening, but because our good friend Space Viking had to be elsewhere for the evening, clearly Canadian. Yes, that was another brand. Yes. Absolutely. Clearly Canadian. What was the one that... I know it's not like a 90s brand or an early 2000s, but the bubble stuff, it had the weird bubbles in it. Like, just, it was a clear beverage, but it had some really weird, like, bubbly stuff. How many remember holiday drinks made with Z-Up and sherbet? Oh, I actually remember people making, like, a punch with, like, a ginger... Oh, crap. Like a ginger ale. Orbits, yes. Big Mac, yes. Uh-oh. Bubble soda? Yeah. All right, come on. Come on. We were almost floating downstream. Soul on fire. How are you doing? What's good? How is everything? We are discussing the finer things of like the 90s, 80s, 2000s. Hope you are doing good this evening. We are almost kind of... No, I'm trying not to. Yeah, I'm just kind of trucking along. We're sort of just doing our thing. Doing pretty good. I'm doing awesome this evening. I am just... SnowRunner is happening in the background while we're having all of this amazing conversation. Eating applesauce. Ooh. Mott's applesauce. Mott's applesauce with cinnamon applesauce. Yep. All right. There we go. There we go. We're just kind of rocking along. I'm having a blast. This is an awesome night. And it's still like 70 degrees outside. Mott's cinnamon, yeah. Yeah. Always the tiniest serving possible. Like when you were in school and they gave you snacks, or you were sent away for like elementary school or middle school and you brought snacks with you, who remembers like the cheese and crackers that had the little red plastic cheese applicator, I guess, for better lack of a word? Not a big fan of the vinegar. Didn't know stores made applesauce. Growing up, Mom made it, froze it in the deep freeze. Still get them for the kids. Those things are so good. A cheese trowel. Yes, it's a cheese trowel. Zorshix. All right, Zorshix. You're getting, Cheez-Its are good. Cheez-Its are still one of those things that are around today. All right. That quote is getting added because that's genius. That is a genius quote right there, my friend. This is awesome. Ah, Soul on Fire, thank you so much. Appreciate that. A cheese. And all it was like a little plastic sugar daddies. Ooh. All right. Sugar daddies. I will see your sugar daddy and I will raise you a Charleston Chew. And if you know how the Charleston Chews, they came in the small bite-sized ones, and then you had the Charleston Chews that were like this damn long. When I want to revive my childhood, I go buy the bag of Vanilla ice cream in the plastic cup. Oh, the Hoodsies. Hoodsie. Yeah, a Hoodsie. Average PC parts. Thank you very much for the follow as well. How are you doing this evening? What's going on? That trowel was almost as useless as the wooden spoon that comes with those individual ice cream cups. Yeah, Nardzilla, that's exactly what we're going with. Buggy Hawk, thank you. They had a sugar. Wait, they did? What was the one that was just like the slab of caramel on a stick, and somehow you were expected not to have it pull your fillings or your teeth out of your head? All right, so we are going to deliver. Whoa, what just happened? I don't even know. 14,000 for that. Yeah, thank you so much for all the follows, guys. Bought a bag of Lay's, and there was half a... It's sold by weight and not by volume. Sugar bees. Ooh. Juju bees. Buggy Hop arrived when there was talk of cheese. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we were discussing the cheese trowel that came with those little tiny... So you had like 3 crackers and then sugar babies. That's what it was. Okay. You had, yeah, the cheese trowel is what it was. Straight up cheese trowel. 400%. Yes. Sugar daddies were the hunks of caramel on a stick. Okay. Those things, I never liked them. Never liked them. But I didn't like those, but Tootsie Roll Pops. Tootsie Pops. Tootsie Rolls, not so much. Yeah, they were huge. Sounds like cavities. All of the cavities. Every single cavity. It was a stick full of cavities is what that thing was. Was that what it was? But yeah, it was some serious caramel. Got more cavities than teeth. Hell yeah. All right, so let's go make our way over here. We actually have a little bit of fuel that we can give to this truck. And we have some fuel in our little rooftop storage unit. So we can transfer it over here, and then we can go dump out. Giant Jawbreakers had, oh, yes, the everlasting Gobstoppers. You had 7 at one time. How's it going? Can't stay long. I left somebody else's stream open. Stream opened up. Oh, you know, it's all good. Blow Pops. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We are discussing candies, drinks, various different like 90s, 80s, you know, early 2000s, like nostalgia level stuff. From the Tatra into the White Western Star. Okay. So that's all the fuel. Jawbreakers made my dentist happy. That's basically... Willy Wonka and the dentists had like a racket going on behind the scenes. Me and my brother tested how many licks it took him. 944 licks to get all of the sucker gone until it was only Tootsie. Holy moly. Cowtails. Cowtails were really, really good as well. Cowtails are alike. They're like the little pinwheels. Oh, code because it was blurry. Okay, we'll get you in here. We'll get you in here. Oh, the layers. So, Pop Rocks. Ooh, Pop Rocks. All right, manage party. So the code... Caramel Apple Cowtails. I don't think I ever had one of those. 5G. Okay, so that's the code right there. Raspberry Ripple Ice Cream. I like cookies and cream ice cream. Definitely one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites. All right, so do we have any things we need? Preventative care. Hay bales. Where are these hay bales? But they must be delivered to the city warehouse, which is all the way over here. There is 6 hay bales. Blackberry. Oh, I love blackberry ice cream. Love blackberry ice cream. Drilling equipment. Railway station warehouse. Drilling equipment. Delivered to the abandoned oil rig. Concrete blocks. Okay. So we're going to go global map. We're going to go to the Burn Forest. Oh, yeah, these ones we have to deliver. Oh, okay. So drilling equipment comes from here, right? And we are only over... Where are we? I don't even know. So those are the hay bales over there. Xbox has problems sometimes. Yeah, it is unfortunate. You are 100% correct that the Xbox does, in fact, have some issues when it comes to multiplayer. Okay, so we are here. I'm basic when it comes to ice cream, chocolate or vanilla. I still like the scene in The Simpsons. It was an early episode when Homer goes digging through the ice cream, and it's Neapolitan ice cream, and he doesn't have whatever it is, chocolate or strawberry, whatever one flavor. It's the only flavor that's missing. Everything else is full. And he goes, Marge, we need some more vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream. And it's like, dude. Oops. Totally boned that up. So we wanted... I think I want to do this one. So that's where the hay bales are, right over there. Right? That was an old episode. That's it. I have to break out the ice cream freezer this weekend and take it with the mix in a container down to my mom's. There you go. So we had... Oh, this was the Freightliner that was over there. That's got a Scout Fuel trailer. Pinky. Which one was Pinky? All right, so that is abandoned oil rig is right. Oh, okay, so that's that right there. Where is... All right, so we're right there. So that goes to that house. So essentially what we're going to have to do is come back here, work our way... Ooh. Better yet, actually, we'll go... Oh, I know exactly how we're going to do. I just need... Oh, yeah, because running in the snow, like my name be Jack Frost. Yes, indeed, good sir. It was the chocolate that was missing. Court Knight, how are you this evening, dude? What's going on? What's shaking? And if you want to jump in, we've got room in this party there, Brotato Chip. That is our ever wonderful individual Court Knight, as he is doing something. I don't know what he's doing. There's things going on. He's eating something. He's not liking what he's eating. Oh, no. What did you eat? How do parties work? Do I need to have the... No, you don't. What you do is if you have any of your trucks out on the map, you want to take them, you want to retain them in the garage, and we can give you the code. And all you do is join party by code. Mad Max, thank you so much for that. It may be Swedish candy. Where was I? I was just completely... Pinchy the lobster, Homer gave him a hot bath. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, so we're going to hop over here in this truck, like salted licorice. He was gross. He was joining State... How, Mad Max, how is the new update for State of Decay? Okay. So we are here. What we need is manage party. So we have Adam is in. So 5 GOU3. So that right there is the multiplayer code. You're loading it up? All right, awesome. You'll get to be able to drive around. This is Ontario, Canada. And it's such a great map. This is an awesome map. I love the... So we're going to cross here, cross here, cross here. What does this place have? So this has... We need concrete blocks. Oh, we only have... Oh, we do have 2 wooden planks. Do we have any concrete blocks? We have 1 concrete... Oh, my goodness. Okay. Always wanted to visit Canada. Now you can digitally visit. Made some ice cream for a friend that had real maple syrup added, though it right before it turned it off, so it put bands. I had no idea that's how you did it. We're working on Ontario right now while we watch. Awesome, Big Mac. Okay, so when you are in the main menu, you go to co-op multiplayer, and then you want to go down to join by code. You don't have mud tires? You don't really need mud tires in Canada. You can actually get away with just all-terrains, so it's not terrible. So then we're going to take this. We're going to go here. Going to kind of do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Oh yeah. Oakley dad diddly Oakley, party people. So we may need a fuel truck at some point in time. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to pick up all of the cargo that I need at the abandoned oil rig. So we'll figure it out. It's going to be good. But yeah, we're not even, this is the White Western Star. This doesn't have mud tires on it. I have a new recipe I'm going to try this summer that has 15% butterfat added to make it more creamy. You can do fuel? All right. Yeah, so we're probably going to need fuel. Watching you play this is making me want to re-download MudRunner. You know, the odd part is Soul on Fire. I've never actually played MudRunner or Spin Tires prior to this. I saw this game advertised in late 2019, was it? Or early 2020 when the first previews of this game hit. On the patch, it stated K2, you need much more ammo and 3 more friends. That is what makes soft serve. Oh, okay. I really want to go get some soft serve. I want to go get some frozen yogurt. Okay, what be the code? The code be... That'd be the code there. You played since release just reset? Yeah, I have been playing since the game released, and my pre-order bonus was the Navistar, the MV5000. Love that thing. Absolutely love it. And guys, that is the link right there for the Discord. If you think this evening's conversation is good, if you enjoy any of the things here you see, or any of the stuff that we have discussed, we can keep the conversation going on the Discord, because it acts like, you know, after hours, morning cup of coffee, anything like that. And there's a lot of cool people. We've got pictures from our Forza nights that we put up there. We've got pictures from SnowRunner. And actually, if you guys didn't know, the most recent community update from SnowRunner actually has one of the pictures from our stream the other night. So one of our photos that we took with District, with Space Viking, and myself wound up on. I just saw a 3-pound container of hot tamales. Yeah, Mike and Ike's. Mike and Ike's were good. What were the purple ones? I remember me and my friend were yelling at each other while playing MudRunner about when it's going to come. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah, man. This... Uh-oh. Yeah, Court Night, sometimes it may be a little wacky when it tries to load up. But yeah, I see a bunch of you guys popping in the Discord, which is totally cool. You need to get a Throne account. What is a Throne account? I've seen this. I'm not familiar with it. Good and Plenty's were those, and then... Which one was the black licorice one? I don't recall. I'm trying to remember. Oop. Skip-it-up-a-doo-wow. So, the Xbox version does have a little bit of an issue with multiplayer, but bottle caps were good. Bottle caps are really good. I like bottle caps. So we want 2 wooden planks, and we can only do... We've only got 1 concrete block, which is kind of a bummer. So I'm going to have to figure out. Allows viewers to buy you gifts sent to you directly from the store without revealing your address, like a direct P.O. box. I would be slightly... Mike and Ike's have like 10 different flavors. What was the... There was the grape one, though. All right, so we're going to go up to here, basically. Right up there. What sorts of things have you had sent to you, Court Knight? Good and Plenty were the licorice and the purple box. Okay. So Good and Plenty, Mike and Ike's, and then there was a grape one, though, like the Mike and Ike's, but I can't remember the name of them. So we're going to drop off these 3 pieces of cargo, and then we're going to pick up the drilling equipment. which we need to deliver to the railway station warehouse, and we're definitely not going to have enough. Jolly Joes! Thank you, Relic. Jolly Joes is what they were. Oh, man. Anything grape. If it looks purple, it probably tastes like grape. It's just kind of how the logic goes. See a purple car? Lick the door handle. It probably tastes like grape. Well, okay, don't lick the door handle. It's probably not a great idea. But that's kind of like that Volkswagen commercial where the dude ran up and he licked the door handle to claim it as his. I don't know, Loader. I don't think I've ever seen those. Controller, Go XLR, battery-powered candles, Swedish candy, spicy beans, a hat, a wig, sour candy, and a couple of other things. Dude, that's amazing. It would be sheer morbid curiosity. This is true. And it's a throne account. Okay. I don't know. I'm just kind of happy just doing my thing and just sort of just existing. It probably tastes like purple. Real grape is is a rare flavor to pull off. And send you a code. Okay. Yeah, shoot it to me in Discord later on. I'm down with that. I'll check it out. It's all good. like I need someone sending me more candy. Going, just gotta go through the mountain path. No problem, dude. You take your time. Here's the thing. We are in no rush. I mean, of course, but it's a way for people to support you with something tangible if they felt like they didn't want to support. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. That is a very valid thing. Oh, okay. You need more potato sticks? I love potato sticks. Dude, I love potato sticks. I go out and I buy myself things like this. This container is as large as my head. I buy myself things like that. People want to restock you with fish or potatoes. Court Knight, is it not working? Hot fries. Hot fries, the Andy Caps. So I would recommend try this. If you completely shut the game down and restart, try doing that, because that I found that if it doesn't initially connect, then the game has to be like completely shut down and restarted. But we've got time, and that's the thing about it. When we play multiplayer games like this, I think he's on PC, Adam. So when we play games like this, it's no rush. We're in no rush. We get there when we get there. It is all about the journey, not the destination. That is key for SnowRunner. When we play Forza on Fridays, it is about having a good time, because we are of so many different skill levels with that game. There are some of us that are absolutely better than the rest of us. Hands down, 100%. There are some of us who just play casually for the enjoyment of it, or to collect particular vehicles, or, you know, just drive pavement or just drive off-road. We do it for the enjoyment of it. We do it to race with a bunch of other people who want to race weird oddball cars on different maps and things like that. So it's about the fun of it. It's never about being like ultra competitive or trying to, you know, crush everybody else before you. Hot fries, cheddar fries. Yeah, I like cheddar fries. Hot fries, not so bad. Potato sticks, absolutely. Trying to crush all I see. I am the golden god. Well, you know what, dude? You were doing fantastic last week in Forza. You were moving up that leaderboard there. And the fact that you were coming in like square in the middle of the pack was fantastic. Will I Am singing my anthem. Ooh, getting fancy. Andy Caps had cheddar, hot barbecue, ranch, and onion rings that I know of. How about Munchos? Anybody? Oh, crap. Oh, this is not good. Anybody a big Munchos fan? Those things. Oh, who's the idiot who left this trailer right here? I am that idiot because that is my trailer. We're just going to push this thing right out of the way. That's a joke, by the way. Don't know if you have seen his F1 music video. No. No. You like them with French onion dip? Munchos are weird because they're like potato chips oddball cousin that got like just totally filled with air. But I love Munchos. Munchos are so good. They're like, exactly, Big Mac, 100%, like salty air. Yes. Yes. Where else do we have to go? So, oh, that's where the last concrete block is right there. Munchos are salty air. That is a perfect descriptor. I will crush my enemies, see them driven before me, and hear the lamentations of their women. Yes, Arnold. Yes, you will. Now, Conan your way all the way up to James Earl Jones. But don't mess with the snake. Phrasing. An air Pringle. Pringles. Yes, Pringles in the cardboard tube where when you eventually get older, your hand stops fitting inside of that ridiculous cardboard tube to be able to obtain all the chips. I love Pringles. Pringles are good stuff. Stacks. I don't think I've heard of Stacks. But the cool thing about Pringles, you know exactly how many Pringles you're getting out of a container. Which, it's not like, say, a bag of Lay's, where it's by weight, not by volume. There are Pringles that come in a plastic tube. I became Mega Man when the Pringle... Yes! Oh, dude, I need a... Oh, man. We need a... Oh, boy. So it turns out we actually need a crane for this one. Did we actually say that we need a crane for this? No, it's not recommended that we needed a crane. Aha. We used to have a local place that sold chips by the 5-gallon pail. Yeah. I just recently saw something about that online, and I was like, what? Don't worry, Adam. It's all good. I need to get a crane truck out here, actually, and I don't think I have any crane trucks. Okay, potato chips? Yeah. So that is the thing that I need to get right there. So this truck also needs to be fueled up. This does not have a crane on it, unfortunately. The Navistar also does not have a crane on it. Man. We're gonna need to go back to the garage. We're gonna have to get a crane truck. Unfortunately. All right, it's only 71 degrees. The temperature is only marginally coming down. All right, so what I'm going to do, Courtnite and Adam, this may kind of goof us up a little bit here. I'm going to reset the game for Courtnite so that we can try to start fresh. I don't know how far you've managed to get. It was a nice day today. Actually got a chance to mow the lawn. So, where are you? You gonna go to the garage? Okay. All right. So once you're in the garage, let me know. We will reset the game, and we'll see if we can get this all set up so that we can get like Courtnite in here. Aramatsu Forester. That is a useful piece of equipment right there. Not gonna lie. Actually, you know what's funny too? So, what is this thing? This thing is a heavy truck. Go to truck storage. Heavy. this thing right here. Go buy a big container of lard, put it in your deep fryer, and then use a mandolin to make thin potato chips. And when they float, they are done. I'll take your word for it. All right, so yeah, heavy saddle, which isn't even a thing, or a heavy fuel carrier. You're good? Okay. All right, Court Knight. What I'm going to do is I am going to reset this game, and it should allow you to join back up again. I'll give you guys a new multiplayer code. We still got like another hour to go. So also, conversely, we've only completed one mission and driven a total of 15 kilometers off-road. Okay. So what we're going to do, you want to salt it when hot. Okay. So we're going to completely close the game down because it also determines, like, if the host is having any issues whatsoever, that will also prevent people from joining the game proper. All right. So we'll get in here. We'll do that. And I've got so much stuff I want to get done. And I mean, granted, on this game, stuff in like outside of this game, I've got stuff. Gotta get stuff done. All right, so we go to start. Oh crap! Start co-op. This one. Create game. I'm gonna go private. Start co-op. There we go. You know, interestingly enough, social media has reminded me that 8 years ago today, I was at the Rise Above Fest in Bangor, Maine. Go figure. Also, 11 years ago, they tore down the building, well, half of the building I worked in, so. Need to load in first, though, because I'm Xbox and it glitches when I'm not first. Potato chips are one of my favorite accidents next to my children. Relic. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so the code. That is the code right there. Have you turned your furnace off yet? The furnace, if we were to turn that off, would not supply us with hot water for showers or cleaning dishes. So we kind of can't do that. Also, Fortnite, I don't know if you're still here, but if you look in the upper right-hand corner where it says allow other players to winch my truck, you want to make sure that that box is checked off. Yeah, so the furnace that's in the basement is about 1 million years old. It is this giant cast iron monstrosity that would have looked more at home in a Stephen King direct-to-DVD video starring Robert Englund. So you guys should be able to load in now. So yeah, it's got a coil on the inside of bacon, eggs, ham. Ooh, that sounds good right now. That sounds really good, ham. Hey! All right, so we need a truck with a crane. And you know what? I know exactly which truck we're going to use that's got a crane. We're not going to use that one. Which one is it? We want to use... It's probably down the list here somewhere. This guy. It is the Dan. Fortnite. All right, you guys are A and AB. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to go over here. We need this particular truck to go and load the cargo container. Oh, yeah, my bad. Beacons for safety, guys. Haven't even turned off my air conditioner. My heater barely gets used. Yeah, Relic is an Arctic tundra dwelling individual. I wasn't hungry, but now that I've been in here a little bit, it has changed. Yes, Soul on Fire, we tend to have that particular kind of effect on people. I basically exist in a state of perpetual hunger. It's just kind of how I roll. King Julian demands it! All right. This is awesome. I am a fan. Oh, this is cool. But yeah, Court Night, if you want to just kind of, if you want to cruise around, if you want to check some of the tasks or the contracts or anything like that. Norman! We're not going to discuss my tapeworm loader. We will not discuss my tapeworm. You're a monster for ruining it. Norman, how are you, my friend? What is going on? Oh, I see a scout vehicle over there. Is that particular scout vehicle a Court Knight? Look at you, cruising along, making merry. I'll let you pass by, or will I? Whee! You hit the sign though. Doing well. How is everyone, dude? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing awesome. Was playing Orochi Warriors 3 and had a blast so far. Awesome, dude. What's that game about? Norman, I would imagine you are staying as busy as always. Always doing all kinds of work. How is everything? And did you ever heal up? New Zelda game drops? Yes, the new Zelda game for the Switch drops tomorrow. So if you guys are fans of Zelda, I don't actually have a Switch. Imagine Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warrior characters fighting alongside one another to save the world. You know, that reminds me of Soul Calibur or Soul Edge. Spraying guns at the moment? Nice. What patterns are you going with? Or are you just doing different grips and stuff? Orochi Warriors 3 was a ton of fun, running around as Ryu, Hayabusa with Achilles, and Jonah. Really? So those levels of characters, no kidding. A tale of swords and soul. I love Soul Edge. I love Soul Blade. Even Sophatia. Oh, man. Making an AR-9 look like a P-40 with the shark grit. Oh, dude. Nice. That's cool. I love this horn. Oh, you know what I should have done? So, because we still need concrete blocks. That does not have concrete blocks. When Zelda drops, my wife is going to ignore me for a few days, possibly longer, while she plays it. You know, Soul on Fire. We are here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you would like to use this as your support group while your other half plays the new Zelda game, entirely acceptable. You'll share pictures. Awesome, dude. I think I saw an example of one of those, but man, that is so cool. Always with like the shark mouth and everything on like airplanes and stuff. So cool. All right, here's one for you. So I know we have been discussing different foods and things like that from various different decades past. Going on the shark grin, how about we roll with what is your favorite World War II fighter plane? Or airplane in general? Don't talk to me like I'm not even here. I mean, you're right, but still. I've always loved that look, but this time it's the first time trying. Adam needs help. What do you need help with, Adam? And what are you in? Uh-oh. You do need help. The scout is all the way over here. You flipped. Tell you what. Let's... Hold on, let me get this thing on the other map. And I will be right over there. Added... 4 added Zeus, Ares, Athena, and Loki disguised as Perseus. Clash of the Titans, speaking of Perseus, you can get a P-16. P-16 is a good truck. P-16 is a really cool truck. Sometimes you get to do other battles to get a redo of a battle where you rescue a character that died the first time you did the battle. You're good? Okay. I was going to pull out like another truck for you to use if you wanted. Thinking about having my 357 engraved with scroll work on the chambers and inlaid with gold leaf. If it's a balloon finish. You know what? One of the coolest things about Red Dead Redemption 2 was all of the customization that you could do. Get 3 bill? No problem. Orochi Warriors 4 also has Perseus as a separate character that took a long while to unlock. Dude, Wrath of the Titans. You want to talk about cool stuff? What is... Oh, that's my GMC. Okay, so we can kind of go, like, right down here. I don't know what that is. We're just going to sort of... We're going to do sort of all kinds of stuff. And then we'll head all the way over to here. So that's how we'll do it. Can do all of that except the gold inlay. I still think... Yeah, I still really think that Red Dead Redemption 2, which I've wanted to stream, actually, like a fresh playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2, because it's got a beautiful story, it's an amazing story, and it's all in the title, too, so I know that game has been out since 2019, I want to say? Wrath and Clash had an amazing cast. Okay. But, like, all of the inlay, the filigree, the engraving work on... And it's usually stuff you don't even see in Red Dead Redemption 18. Okay. Like a Spanish scroll inlay. Man, that's cool. It's just, it's artwork. It's artwork pure and simple. And if you're skilled enough to do something like that, it's incredible. But yeah, an Old West revolver, like a Colt Dragoon or anything like that, old Smith & Wesson, engraved, blued, you know, it's just, it winds up being like a museum piece. So I don't know what that truck's doing there either. I probably used it to haul some lumber, as it has a lumber hauling thing on the back of it. Or no, it was on this map. That's what it was. Okay. Wrath and Clash of the Titans. I mean, Liam Neeson, Ralph Fiennes, Mads Mikkelsen, Luke's... No, dude. I am talking about the original Clash of the Titans. I'm not talking about that remade stuff. I am talking about Ray Harryhausen. I am talking about, is 1981, right? With Harry Hamlin. That's what I'm saying. The 1981. But you know what? Honestly, Mads Mikkelsen, that Luke Evans, that cast was phenomenal. Spider-Man from Naruto. You got World Rally Champions Generations finally can drive official World Rally cars. Dude, that's awesome. Let me know how that is. I would very much like to hear about it. Because I am a fan, even if I don't play that particular racing game, and even if I don't play the types of games that a lot of people here are playing themselves, I want to hear about it. If you're excited about a game that you're playing, tell me about it. If you're excited about, you know, it can be even a board game. It can be something that you're into, that you're excited about, and you want to share it. Please do, because it's awesome. I was -5 when that movie came out. I was 2. And it's funny you mention that because I remember a video store when I was little, and it was called The Crew 2. You like that one? It was called Video Revolution. It wasn't our local. We actually had to drive a little ways to get to this video store. Huang Gai is my favorite Wu officer because he does a wrestling move in the form of him slamming you on his back. Was that kind of like a Razor's Edge? Like a total Razor Ramon kind of thing? It's got a co-driver mode. You can invite a friend. Oh my God. That is one thing that most rally games and even Dakar games are actually missing. It's the fact that to have a rally co-driver, hell yeah, so that he can call out pace notes. The voice that is used in Forza is far better than the one that's in Dakar Desert Rally. So video stores were my favorite place back in the day. Blockbuster Video, I would go in there periodically when they were in their heyday, and I would buy used DVDs and Blu-rays. Well, probably not Blu-rays, because Blu-rays were still earlier on in that point, so they were way more expensive. But DVDs, if you bought a used DVD for like a handful of dollars, instead of like dropping $20 on a brand new DVD, that was the way to go. To improve your library, that was hands down the way to go. Also, I'm still annoyed about my alerts not working properly. The fact that my alerts got... Oh boy. Are we going the right way? You know what? Yeah. We'll go the right way. We will absolutely go the right way because we'll go this way. That's how we'll fix that. Yeah, video stores were so cool. When my local video store finally got games to rent, like video games, you could choose what co-driver you have, what their nationality is, male or female, so you get options. You know, classic Sun Sea with the Tonfas. Okay. My video store had F-Zero, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and I think like 2 other titles originally when they first started renting video games. Man, to rent video games, I remember renting Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun for the Sega Genesis. And I had no idea what I was doing in that game. That game was such a messed up game. It never told you anything. It never told you what to do, where to go, how to play, for that matter. And this was the time when you had extensive video game booklets that told you control scheme, it told you the plot, it gave you all kinds of information. They have contextual audio, so if you hit a jump real hard, the co-driver will react with an ouch or an ow. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Any plans on playing the new God of War? You know, I played some of the old God of War. Chodmaster Flex, Bend, Oregon. There's still one blockbuster left. Man, isn't that wild when you really think about it? And I totally boned this one right here. So let's try to get ourselves. I remember hanging out playing games at the store until you see someone else that looks like they want to play, and you hand off the controller and move on. Yeah. Or GameStop. GameStop did that. Wait, isn't there... There's a show on... I think it's Netflix, Chodmaster Flex. Welcome on in, by the way. That... Wasn't it a show about... I think a Blockbuster or like a video rental place? Slide, flip, and land on the tires, co-driver. We're okay, just keep going? Yeah, that's a way to do it. All right, there we go. There we go. And we want to get over there. We want to cut across somehow. Someone made a documentary about it. Yes. Yeah. That's cool, though. I love Blockbuster. And the fact that you could roll into a Blockbuster, you could get your candy, your snacks, your video, your soda, everything that you would need for a weeknight or a weekend night of just movies. Even when they call notes, if it's a bumpy surface, you hear the bumps. No kidding. So it really, really went all out with their, yes, submersion right there. That is very cool. I miss renting videos. I'm 40, so that was a thing to look forward to. I am not much older than you, Chodmaster Flex. And yeah, video rentals were just like, that was the thing to do at the time. That was absolutely the thing to do at the time. All right, so we're going to get this one giant container right here. We're going to load it on the back of this truck right here. And then we're going to try to make our way. We're probably going to leave this truck on this map because it's got a crane, and chances are we're probably going to need a crane again. If you didn't reserve a copy of the movie that you wanted to see and it was out, Yukimura was a lot like Guan Yi because he used a spear and fought to the last at Osaka Castle. All right, let's put this bad boy right on here. I had to go clean my tools. What did I miss? He was a legendary samurai. Okay. I remember how epic it was when my mom let me rent an N64 console on Friday night. I rented an Atari Jaguar, and I rented Alien versus Predator? I don't think you missed much, Norman. We're discussing Blockbuster Video and cheese. Well, we always talk about cheese, but that's beside the point. Blockbuster Video, renting movies and video games. But no, when I was young, so you've got the 1981 version of Clash of the Titans. I remember quite vividly that I wanted to watch Shotmaster Flex. Thank you for the follow right there. I think why I still stay loving this game, you can drive as Craig Breen. Ooh. Yeah, I apologize for my notifications not working exactly how they should be working. Like, we still have a notification that's working, but apparently when I changed profile, so like I made a new profile, it completely blew the old notifications entirely out. And it kind of bums me out, actually, because I don't know how the hell I'm going to take care of that. Pack cargo. There we go. And now where are we going? So we need to take this stuff. Yeah, the on-screen stuff. So the notification works. So check this out, Norman. So you know how it was usually the crows? It looks like that now. And I don't know how it could change to that. So I made a new profile because I'm trying to do, I was trying to fix something on here. And if you don't know Craig, he passed away during the testing stages of Rally Croatia this year in February. I'm familiar with the name, I want to say. At least I think I am. Relic, I think so. But I didn't add any of that stuff in. So what you have up top is you can change profiles. So what it does is if you want to set up OBS Studios for doing something like just recording, you can have a profile that's specifically set up for recording. But then you also have this thing called Scene Collection. And that, I think, that is all, these are the scenes here and stuff like that. The scenes appear to be correct. I believe it is something wrong with the profile, and I can't change the profile while I'm streaming, so. Drove in 87 rallies for Hyundai, Ford, Skoda, Citroen, and Peugeot. Nice. Also, do we have fuel here? I don't believe. What's mutual aid? Mutual aid is delivered to the ranch the Freightliner 916. Repair the Freightliner 916. All right, so we're going to need to spin around, and then we're going to need to make our way. Uh-oh. A and K. You guys got all kinds of stuff over here. We're going to try to make our... Oh, there's Court Knight right there. Court Knight is in the GMC. Unflip the Scout. Nice. Nice, Adam. All right, so we do... I think it's this one. This is the gateway that I want to go through. Soul on Fire, thank you very much for that. Greatly appreciate that. Hopefully by tomorrow, I'll have the correct notifications back on. I know I'm still getting notifications, and I know it's like not a big thing, but it's kind of one of those things that like just irks the ever-loving dog snot out of me. And that's just me. Oh, crap. Conveniently, we have this truck right over here. All right. Oh, no. Start the engine. Gentlemen, start your engine. All right. Attach the winch to here. And then maybe just pull. Very much oops. It's crazy to have even more than 10 rallies on a resume. Dude was an animal. Oh, now I gotta go and... Now I gotta try to, Okay. Alright. So we're gonna go put this back in. Who's Scout? I believe that's Court Knight Scout. The Last Samurai had Hiroyuki Sanada in it, who most recently was in Bullet Train and was Scorpion. He is a fantastic actor, although he's doing Mazda commercials, like Mazda, the car company. And it's kind of weird, and I don't know, it's very bizarre. This right here makes a great crane truck, because it also has different suspension mode. So you want to set it up for doing crane stuff. Crane mode. Put the outriggers out. Laces out. So because we can't get over it like we're supposed to, we're going to go to the winch control. Oops. Here we go. There we go. No chaos, I see. Oh, no, none at all. No. None whatsoever, District. None. Completely, everything's... We're fine here. How are you? I didn't even make it 2 feet, and my truck flopped on its side. Because I parked on that little mound of dirt right there, and it was like, nope, we're not gonna be doing stuff. Things happen. So this may be dumb, and if it is, I apologize. Is the multiplayer in this competitive working together, or everyone just has their own tasks? So here's the thing. It is all cooperative. There are no real competitive elements to SnowRunner. So basically what we have here, these are all, well, yeah, it also depends on who you play with. District is not wrong. These are the contracts. These are the things that you have to unlock certain other things to do other stuff. You can do any of these as long as they are on the white clipboard right there, but these are the tasks, and anybody can do these as well. Some people are very aggressive, and some are cool, and then some are just eh. We're not gonna get into who's who, are we now, District? But no, you work together towards a common goal, and some of the more fun stuff to do is to get an entire convoy. Shh, I got you. Get an entire convoy. If you have a ton of cargo going to one location, you have a logistics supply train. So you can have trucks with trailers loaded up with the cargo that you need. You can have another truck that's either got a crane, or it has fuel or supplies for repairs. You can set it up basically however you want to set it up and play however you want to play. Everybody can be like ants swarming over an anthill, all doing jobs that require you to work together, or everybody can be doing a different task or contract and working towards it as they see fit. Back cargo. And the mighty White Western Star rolls upon its axles once again. Let's try not to dump this bad boy over. It's nice because it's got a long wheelbase. All groovy. Groovy. Such a fantastic character in Ashwill. All right. So, unfortunately, I have to get one unit from the warehouse to the abandoned oil rig, and I probably should have left the Tatra on this map, but I didn't. Because I'm silly. Silly like that? Let's try to avoid this. And eventually I will need fuel. Also, there's a trailer over there. Not really too worried about it. It's one of mine. Somehow, I have trailers all over the place. Also in this game, if you are playing solo and you need cash, do not forget that you have cash on the table with any trailer that is discovered on the map that is not used for a contract or task. That's a thing. We only have 14 liters. And it's funny too, like you don't even have to run the truck all the way out of fuel. It will start running down and it'll start to shudder, shake, and chug like an actual vehicle does when you are running out of petrol, diesel, gasoline, anything like that. Can't get back there? Oh, it's all good. Chugga, 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 chug. I have a really cool shot like this, and it's of the Navistar. Hold on. Photo mode, because, you know, I kind of got to do that. I'm going to open the aperture all the way so we just get everything. Get all the depth of field. Free cam. Take a photo. Can try, just most likely I flip. Ah, it's all good. Don't worry about it. So we are going to go... So that's a Navistar right there. He's got a trailer, sideboard semi right there. This is the GMC right there. That's got nothing on it. Are you still flipped over? Where is your scout? Your scout's right there, and it's actually not flipped over. I need to get all of these hay bales right here. Gave up and uninstalled this again. Oh, Norman, no way, dude. Oh, hey, there's a fuel trailer right there. What do you know? Ah, there's Court Knight. Hopping into... That is probably like a 68 or a 69 Scout 800. Such a cool little vehicle. And they were produced before the Ford Bronco, before the Chevy Blazer. And K Civilian. Let's get 53. So that's only 100 liters. And I know it's a 200 liter tank, so it's 53%. So, let's see. Why don't we go back to the Albany River. And we'll get a fuel truck. We'll get like a dedicated fuel truck. We can do that. Oh, you're coming? All right. Change themes. What the hell happened? think it was this one. It was that one. I like the game, but it just doesn't work with my timetable. I like Skyrim style, where I can jump in, do a couple of missions, and then go on to the next thing. That's a very valid point. That is a very, very valid point. Everything just seems to take so long. Yes, you have to have time to play this game. It's one of those games that's what it really does. What truck do I want to take over there? You know what? We need sideboard bed. This is the Caterpillar CT680. This is an awesome truck to buy. It's a lot of fun to use. And it's very fast. I like it. Beacons for safety. Let me... Does this not bring all my vehicles over? So, unless you were to retain your vehicles in your own garage, like, say you had the Chevy CK1500 or the International out on your map, unless you brought them back to the garage and retained them, you are not going to have access to them. That's the only thing. All right, so... let me just try. Refresh that. That's what it should look like right there. That is what it should look like. That is also what this should look like right here. Hallelujah! We don't actually have an incoming raid. We did have a raid earlier with Miss Silverboot. That is what should have played. That is what should have played. Although, I don't know... Oh, crap. I don't know if this was the long one or the short one. That might have been the... I don't know, man. Because there's two different ones that I had to pick from. I think that's the long one. I have to double check. Whoop. The music is awesome. Oh, you got it? Okay. All right. So I will park this thing somewhere because we still need to get over there to transport some more cargo, which is only a single unit of concrete blocks. But Soul on Fire, thank you very much for that. That is what should have played earlier, and my notifications are now back, so that's a good thing. So it does make me a little happier at that. Because I was kind of bummed out that it changed it for whatever silly reason. All right, you know what? We're going to park this here. We're going to go to the Burn Forest, to the White Western Star, and we will continue using the White Western Star, and we're going to try to bring this drill rig, the cargo container, effectively. We're going to bring this bad boy back to Albany River. Although Albany is a place in upstate New York, so... All right. Get going. And thank you very much, Adam, for the refuel. That is a lifesaver, my friend. Get a great horn. And I certainly hope that raid music wasn't super, super loud. Oh, there's the A&K. Does that have a bed on it? No, that's got the fuel container. Okay. What I do need to do is transport one concrete block. It was gold? Okay, or good? Okay. Awesome. Norman, thank you very much. That is the one that Vlad created for us. And it should be... I think I used the incorrect one, because that's the long one. But it's very... like... you know, gets you pumped up. You know, if somebody's going to raid in, whether it's 2 people or 200 people, it should be awesome. It should be a moment. It should be... because someone is taking their time to say, hey, you look cool. We're going to go hang out here for a couple minutes. And you know, we'll see what happens. So it should be an awesome moment like that. It should have, you know, pomp and circumstance. Granted, I don't have confetti or anything else like that to throw around. So that's my raid notification. That's my, you know, the thing that lets everybody know that cool stuff is happening. I think it's awesome, but that's just me. Oh man. Old oil rig. So we have to go to the we have to go to the railway station. Right. Yeah, this is going to get interesting because we're going to have to cross some interesting territory to get ourselves to the railway station. And hopefully, we don't dump ourselves over. So that's set up to haul medium logs, I believe, right there. Actually, if there's an no, the A&K Civilian won't have that bed on it. Oops. Just clicked it. Norman, any plans for the weekend? And the rest of you guys, anything fun on the weekend? It is supposed to be beautiful here. So I am thinking the top is going to come off of the Jeep. I don't know. I want to go see Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I already know a couple people who have seen it, who have really, really enjoyed it. I want to see it. I believe I've seen the other Guardians of the Galaxy, the other Guardians of the Galaxy movies in the movie theaters. I did see the first Guardians at the IMAX, and that was a fantastic experience. I brought my cousin. Me and my cousin went to see it in the IMAX, and I bought him a ridiculous amount of Jelly Belly jelly bean. Because they have a Jelly Belly store right there in the lobby, because it's at a Jordan's Furniture. And this is a funny thing. So the IMAX locations around here, the really cool ones, they're in furniture stores. And it's called Jordan's Furniture. You flipped? Uh-oh. Oh no! How did you flip? What night is there? Oh, we get into the Navistar here. Oh, we're almost out of fuel on this thing, too. Go figure. Hope to grab lunch with a friend tomorrow and maybe go see Guardians of the Galaxy 3, then slam Diablo 4. Nice. Nardzilla, yeah, we were just talking about how much longer are you going to be live? I'm going to be here probably another 20 minutes or so. We usually wrap up about 9 o'clock because I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and 9 o'clock by the time that I actually kind of like wind down. I forgot to tell you, Storm, wife went to Galveston with the kids last weekend and ate at the Bubba Gump Shrimp Co. and bought me a lieutenant. Oh my God. Oh my. Okay. So, Norman, that's hysterical. The fact that you have a Lieutenant Dan shirt is... the irony is not lost upon me. It is not lost upon me. All right, we're gonna take some fuel from this thing, just a little bit. Dude, that's awesome. How did they say the bubblegum shrimp was? Was it like really good? Food wasn't any good? That's a bummer. Was debating switching games and joining. Okay. Yeah, we're only doing about Bubba Gump has some good food. So it's more of a tourist trap. There is some really great. Oh, guys, so if you guys weren't here last weekend on Saturday, I met up with a buddy of mine, and we went to a local restaurant. It's basically like a towny kind of bar restaurant, and they had on special 24-ounce bone-in prime rib. I ordered exactly one, medium rare, and it was so good. So good. Little bit, little bit, little bit. Come on now. It's turning. It's not, oh. Oh, no! No! What happened? We almost had it. Almost had it. I love this truck, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely love this truck. What are you doing? Too funny. I'm sorry. I just you were right there. And send a picture in the chat. Okay, awesome. Wow, why is this thing not Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Boom! Back on all the axles, my friend. You are ready to rock. All right, and now I wanna... Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna get here. I'm definitely gonna check that out, though. Also fueled you up? Oh, dude, you're best. That's what SnowRunner is all about, folks. Yeah, see? And that's the thing. So, Soul on Fire, when you were asking about, you know, co-op and stuff like that, he flipped over. I pulled him back on all of his axles. Good to go. Albany River. Dig it. Norman, dude. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Oh, it's supposed to be 85 degrees tomorrow. This seems like a cool game. I may have to look into... So, Soul on Fire, if you have Game Pass, you can get the base game, but there's a lot of free stuff that's available for this game as well. So this game actually has the base game, which is 3 maps, that's available via Xbox Game Pass. It is completely cross-platform. Xbox, the Switch, PlayStation, Epic Game Store, Steam, and it is coming to the Mac, of all things. All right, so the rail yard is all the way over here. So we have to get this thing from here all the way over there. So what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? It's honestly a fantastic game. I remember Alaska used to cost money. It wasn't that Alaska cost money. It was, I want to say, the Rift No, the Rift was the very first DLC that they added to it. I don't think Alaska ever cost money because you actually had to go to Alaska in the tutorial. Oh, you know what? I think we can. If we kind of scoot, skip it about do, skid out. All right. Let's make this happen. Little support crew right there. And that's the great thing about some of the scout vehicles. A lot of the scout vehicles are not very effective in a bunch of the earlier maps. Actually, what's this right here? Oh, you know what? To hell with it. I'm turning down. I'm turning down this way. I don't actually... it's funny you mention that. A lot of people are into mods for this game, and there is a ton of mod support for this game. I, however, haven't actually played with any mods for it. Alright, so this is either going to help me or it's going to hurt me. And... let's see. Let's try to thread the needle here. Because all we have to do is get down to here. And we will have cut a significant amount of time off of this journey. Oh, you're a mod maker. No kidding. Have you ever managed to get lucky enough that you found yourself featured on the Focus forums? We actually got featured on the community update. Like, we actually have our picture on the most recent community update. Oh, crap. Darn it. Dag nabbit. All right, so we kind of need a truck with a crane now. See? All right. Oh. No. That guy's all the way over there. Why is that guy all the way over there? Caterpillar's all the way over there. My brain is also moving a mile a minute district, which is totally okay. So, we need a truck. Dagnabbit. Whoa, the language. I know, right? You guys are great. Oh, you guys are awesome. You know what? We're going to do industrial. We are going to do industrial recovery. We're going to use the Zix 605R, beacons for safety. And this is about as big and burly as we can get for a recovery vehicle. Yeah, we try to keep language clean here. We try to keep this more PG than anything else because, you know what? We want to keep the channel accessible to everybody. We're playing a game about driving digital trucks in mud. And you know what? If you like Tonka trucks, if you're younger, there shouldn't be any reason why the game, or my channel for that matter, is kind of behind an age restriction. Because we keep it lighthearted here. We keep it fun, and we don't get too serious. Thank you very much, Echo Spark. That does mean a lot. You know, I know that every now and again I will let something slip, and I don't mean it there. It's just kind of one of those one-off moments where something will happen. But for the most part, we keep things clean here. That way anybody can watch, and anybody who wants to watch can watch this. My cousin watches with her kid, and her kid's like 5 or 6 years old. At him with the Viking war horn. Tired of people who drop a lot of F-bombs, and yeah, I completely agree because you don't really need to go. I tried taking the stationary Jeep photo and may have... Did you try to park your tire on something? Oh, actually, you know what, Court Knight? I got something. We're going to do Yeah. But it's different if you're in a social setting like this. Like I am not gonna say stuff like that. Let's see. We want to where'd it go? Don't get me wrong, I'm not against cussing, I'm just against the yeah. No, it's entirely understandable. All right. Court Knight. We are going to equip you with the quintessential American Jeep on so this thing's got this thing has 36-inch tall tires. My Jeep that's parked outside right now is sitting on 35s. All right. Beep beep. It's a Jeep. Okay, so this is a Jeep Rubicon, and I love it that it's got and this is a rare. This is probably like a 2006 or 2005 because this would have been the Wrangler Unlimited. So it would have had the stretched back area. Nowadays, the Wrangler Unlimited is the four-door version. But those were super rare and people really wanted them. So, Court Knight, if you want, you can jump in that Jeep and drive that thing around and see how you like it. That's actually one of the 2 Jeep vehicles that came with the Jeep Vehicle Pack. And you know how to jump in the Jeep or any of the other vehicles for that matter from the and dude, if you want to try any of these vehicles, please by all means let me whoa. Who dumped over here? Unlimited is a cult following, great. You know what? Honestly, I've got a 13. I've got a 2013. Oh, this is just a trailer. Wrangler Unlimited. And honestly, I really like it. I like the fact that oh crap. Just kind of nudge this thing back. No. There we go. No. Darn it. They're impossible to find. No one sells them. Yeah. I like I'm okay with the fact that I have a 4-door and some Jeep purists may not find the 4-door. Okay, it's 2005, 2006. So I believe that's what the vehicle is in this game. Just like the Chevy CK 1500, the step side, I'm pretty sure that's a 1990. I have had a 1990 Chevy pickup truck. It wasn't a step side 4x4. It was actually a 1990 454 SS pickup truck. And you want to talk about a fun truck? That thing was hilariously fun. Like that thing was stupid fun. Every time you smacked the gas pedal, it was just loud, obnoxious, made a lot of noise. Didn't really go too many places, but it was fun. That was a 7.4 cubic inch or 7.4 liter, 454 cubic inches of just fire-breathing monstrosity. It was the dumbest simple of Chevy's fuel injection system. So you had throttle body fuel injection. All right, so we're actually going to take this one right here. The 350 SS was a really cool truck too. Those were fun because you could actually get one of those in a 5-speed. You could get one of those in a 5-speed standard, and it was like the Getrag 5-speed. So it was a top-loader transmission. It wasn't like a Muncie or any of the Saginaw or anything like that. But it was a really, really cool, decent feeling. It had so with the sport trucks, with the sport package, you did have the ZQ8 suspension, which was the better suspension, the handling suspension, which was like bigger sway bars, and you had quick ratio steering, which is 2.5 turns lock to lock. Funny thing, I've seen more 454 SSs over 350. They're rare. All of those trucks are very rare. Been lurking all evening while milling around in New World with a massive headache. Cheers for the relaxing stream storm, and I'll catch you all tomorrow if I'm feeling better. All right, dude. Ubar, thank you very much for lurking, for being here, for hanging out, for chilling. I appreciate it, man, as always. I hope you feel better. Get some rest. We will see you tomorrow. Reminds me how you couldn't get the IROC in a stick, but the 305. Yes. Exactly. And Chodmaster Flex, we have a resident IROC expert in the form of our good friend Fubar right there. My buddy still has a 454 SS truck in his backyard. Dude, those things are cool. They had, you could get them on the sports too, but they had the stainless or the chrome, like 15-inch wheels. They were really fat tires on those trucks. Mine had the 373s, and because it was a 90, it only had a 3-speed transmission. Hated the interior, but loved driving. Dude, I love the interior on those trucks. The red velour interior with the center console and the low back bucket seats, so comfortable. You have no idea. The only truck that had a better interior, in my personal opinion, was probably like a 1986 Chevy K5 Blazer with the high back bucket velour seats. Those things were unbelievably comfortable. Unbelievably comfortable. All right, so grab this thing. Biggest mistake I made was 410s in my Mustang and a long drive. Yeah, so 410s are nice for stoplight to stoplight. Honestly, 373s are probably your best gear ratio when it comes to all-around driving. So, like, if you still want to go on the highway, 373. 410s are kind of pushing it. I had a 1970 Chevelle. It had a Muncie 4-speed GM 12-bolt posi, 7.4-liter engine, but it did have the 373s, and I was actually able to take that thing on the highway, and you could still cruise. You couldn't go like super fast, like 65, 70 miles an hour, and you were like 3,500 RPM. The shop I went to talked me into 410s. So here's the funny thing about gearing as well. But yeah, the Chevelle was just, it was just bellowing like a beast on the highway. And you're often on, yeah, that would make sense to have a better gear ratio. So my Jeep, my Wrangler, whoever put the tires on never did anything to address the gear ratio. So every time you put larger tires on a vehicle, you're changing the final drive ratio of the vehicle. So my Jeep, while it had maybe 27 or 28-inch tall tires on it, it was right in the power band as you were shifting, as you were driving. But because they put larger tires, they change the gear ratio on the vehicle, and it really kind of goofs stuff up a lot. So 35s with 323s, not so good, because that's what it's got for a factory gear ratio. It's got the 6-speed standard, but it's got 323 axle ratios. Get the Dana 44 out back, and I think, what is it, the Dana 35 up front? I don't have lockers in it, but I get that goofy Jeep limited slip system. So the only way to do any real off-roading in it is low range. And if you're not in low range, you're going to smoke the clutch trying to get out of anything. What it should have, oh, it had oh, dude, that's awesome. Because that's like a 14-to-1. Yeah, it's absurd, the crawl ratio on those things. The Jeep should have, so I have 323s in it. Realistically, it should have 456s with the 35-inch tall tires. And that is a huge difference in gear ratio. I could actually go like 488s if I wanted to, but I still drive a decent amount on the highway. Don't get me wrong, it's decent on the highway, but for having a 6-speed transmission, I can't even get it into 6th gear. It doesn't produce enough power to actually maintain speed in 6th gear on the highway. I'll put it in 6th gear if I'm up around 80 miles an hour, but it's gonna lose speed that way, and it's kind of silly, and it's kind of unfortunate actually. So if I do, but then it's at like 1700 or 1800 RPM at 70 miles an hour in sixth gear, 75 miles an hour. So if I do put 456s in it, if I'm in sixth gear at 70, 75 miles an hour, I think it's supposed to put it at like 3200 RPM, I want to say. I could be wrong. There's a chart that I have that I've referred to, but funny how that works. I drive a Freightliner 1 day a week, and without a trailer, I can start in sixth gear. Kind of wild, huh? The Clarkson on Top Gear test drove a Z06 or a Grand Sport or something like that. Travis Connor, what's going on? Storm, thanks for the stream. It's always good to see you and what you do best. Keep on trucking, and shall see you and everyone else around. District, thank you very much, my friend. I really appreciate it. Have yourself an awesome rest of your evening. If we see you tomorrow for Forza, we see you. If not, chill, be awesome. The white one newer, right? I forget what episode it was. Who flipped? I don't know who flipped. Who did flip? I mean, stuff happens. I think it was a Grand Sport, and he started off in, was it fourth or fifth gear? And he started from a dead stop and went all the way to 120 some odd miles an hour, 130 some odd miles an hour. I don't remember specifically. Wait, how did I go this way? All right. We're going to turn right here. That's right, it's me. Dude. Oh, man. This has been a great night, guys. Thank you so much for being here. This has been so much fun. So much fun. Gotta go. Have a good night's day, all. Echo Spark, thank you for hanging out. Very much appreciate it. And also, guys, we got to start considering, because it is, I just want to get this last little bit of cargo delivered, and then we're going to kind of wrap things up. We're going to do our wind down. But let's start thinking about who we would like to raid on this beautiful Thursday evening. And had I not been having so much fun, I probably would have wrapped up earlier because I have so much to do on the side project. But no, you guys are great. And you guys make everything about this so much fun. I love this game. And this is hands down my favorite game. And I know that we've been playing State of Decay 2, which Mad Max introduced us to, and thank you again, Mad Max, for everything that you've contributed to the channel and your suggestion for playing State of Decay 2. It's a fun game, and it's so much better with a bunch of people to just go driving around in and trying to attempt to survive the zombie apocalypse. It's awesome. So much fun. I mean, we moved into a fire station. Made it to say hi. Hilo! Hey, Hilo! What's that name say right there? How you doing? What's going on, my friend? So good to see you. We never ended up going to the museum, which is why there were no pics. Oh. That's all right. Things happen. Sax player? What? we're not the Hames, and we don't have Kiefer Sutherland. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, we can keep going. Ambitious, but now we have 2 fish out of water. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. They both flipped. Uh-oh. All right, so we're going to go deliver this last piece of cargo. Building equipment, and all we need is that 1 more concrete block, which I think this place has. Yeah, this has concrete blocks right here. Oh boy. Oh boy. You guys got something going on over here. Oh, man. All right, guys. So, unfortunately, we do have to wrap things up. It is 9 o'clock. I still need to eat food. So there is that. That is a thing. You know what? Court Knight, you're useful right there, my dude. Don't forget it. And for real. All of the people that we shout out over the course of the evening are definitely people that you should be checking out as well. That is a Sans Mustache El Corterino. And there's so many other cool people who come along. But Court Knight, thank you so much for jumping on in with us. I certainly hope that you at least enjoyed yourself exploring some of the new maps, just kind of driving around. I hope you had fun. Put it that way. So who is out there? Dude, you know you're always more than welcome to jump on in. Anytime we've got goofy stuff going on. Forza is tomorrow if you would like to join us for that. You did and created chaos unintentionally, but it's a fun kind of chaos. It is a fun kind of chaos. It's always good like that. Stream was fun. Thanks for letting me hang out. I'll catch all you cool kids on the next stream. We will be back 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow for Forza. We are currently snuggling. We are bonded as well. Oh, you guys are great. You guys are great. Who's out there? Who's doing stuff? What do we got going? Oh, Swole Jesus is playing DayZ, which kind of fits in with our State of Decay 2 yesterday. The Raven Armed is just chatting away over there. He's a good dude. He's really, really good. Yeah, what do we have here? Try to be here tomorrow. Norman, if you want to play, you can jump right in with us. No problems there, my friend. I think what we're going to do is... We haven't seen Swole Jesus this week too much. And he's a really cool dude. Really super nice guy. He's actually another New England native. Oh, that's awesome, dude. So that's who we're going to go raid out to. We're going to make that happen. So he's playing DayZ. So with that said, we'll wrap things up. Relic, thank you for being awesome as always and always being here. You are a legend and you are a fantastic human being. And I know you might brush that off like, what is the compliments? What is dirty compliments? But no, it is honest and from the heart. I appreciate you, my friend. Even though you're like an unpaid intern. I'm sorry. All right, guys. We'll catch you tomorrow. I'm gonna go see what these guys kind of got themselves into. Shh, don't tell people these things. It's okay. It's okay. Guys, have an awesome rest of your night. Catch you tomorrow. We'll have more fun. And tomorrow's a racing day, so it's a little bit quicker than this one, but it's okay. Be good, everyone. Take care of each other. We'll see you tomorrow.